Welcome back to the Kevin Lang Show, number one show on the internet. I'm your host, Kevin Lang, and today we're doing Match the White Girl to the State. We have 5 white girls here, all from 5 different states, and our job is to figure out what state they're from. I assembled what I think is the greatest panel for this endeavor. I'm talking about Denny Love, the White Whisperer, Herman Rice.
I just know white people.
He knows white people. Aaron Branch. He's half white.
I'm not half white.
Sorry,
25%.
I'm not 25%. I'm bringing my ancestry
I'm
results.
sorry.
I'm bringing them in.
He just like white people. And Christian Pierce, who is not only half white, but dates white women religiously. First round, we're gonna go off looks.
Woo.
What state we think they're from.
Woo.
Which is gonna be crazy because normally I have the 5 items, the 5 states or whatever. Today I was given all 50 states.
Oh, wow.
That is, whoa.
So I don't even
That
know.
is insane.
I'm not gonna lie,
Yeah,
can we just pick out the whitest states?
Oh,
We're gonna have to start there for sure.
Okay.
I don't even think I know all 50
Let me
states.
take out Louisiana and Mississippi.
First of all, number 5 looks like the Cat in the Hat lady if she did acid.
There's a lady in Cat in the Hat?
You know what I'm talking about, like the aunt.
All right, let's go down the line. We'll start with number 1.
Who?
What state is number 1 given?
Texas.
I was thinking the South too. Texas.
Is Texas?
Look, everybody scooted in. Let me just.
Or the Midwest. She can get Midwest.
Midwest.
Something modest.
Midwest.
Alabama.
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 I was thinking
for sure.
Alabama too.
Alabama's what I'm thinking.
Very Alabama. First state on the line. Shout out Alabama.
Yeah, shout out Alabama.
Only because I don't want you to have to sort through all 50. Number 2's given Alaska.
That's hilarious.
I mean, kind of. Right?
No, because you gotta
the
go
best.
somewhere where they don't get a whole lot of
I was
sun.
gonna say Pacific Northwest.
Number 3.
Or Colorado.
Like Seattle?
Could be Oregon.
I can see that. It's definitely like Northwest-ish.
Okay,
Yeah.
so Washington,
I was
maybe.
thinking more like Utah.
What?
I can see that.
Can it be in a-
Because I don't know, that vest is giving Mormon for some reason.
Where's that vest from? It says Prison
Prison Blues.
Blues.
No, it could be
Memphis.
What about the
Michigan.
Minnesota, yeah, Midwest.
Midwest, like
Tennessee.
I'm leaning northwest, like Washington,
Yeah, Washington.
Oregon.
Yeah.
I think
Can we go
Oregon.
Washington?
I'm down.
Washington's a really good.
Washington.
That's a good one.
Like Seattle?
Washington.
I can see a Seattle
Washington.
vibe.
Also, Denny, you're the White Whisperer. This
So, yeah.
episode is built for you.
Yeah, number 3, we're gonna go Boston.
No, I was gonna say
Boston?
Hawaii.
Boston's not a...
Because there's a lot of Irish people in
Massachusetts.
Boston.
You mean he meant? I know.
Yeah,
Boston, Massachusetts.
Yeah, Boston. We'll go with Boston.
Whatever, Massachusetts. Boston specifically, but we
Yeah.
can go, I'm thinking Boston specifically.
With that top on?
Because she's given that she might be of Irish descent.
Yeah, I
And there's
would
a
agree.
lot of Irish people in Boston.
I feel like
Just because she has Lucky Charms in her pocket doesn't mean.
Whoa, that is wild.
Can we
My
check
inner
her
leprechaun
pockets?
is speaking.
On her shirt, is that an anchor or a clover?
It's just kind of like a little thing, like a little flower.
Okay.
It's a
What's
little
that
thing.
tattoo back there?
It's just a little thing.
Oh God, no, it's like a stick and poke.
A stick and poke.
Yeah, do you know what that is?
That's not Boston, bro.
It's like something you give yourself when you're like 14.
She could be from Florida.
I can see Florida.
Hey, that's what I was gonna say. I was gonna
might
say
go
it's
Florida.
giving Florida, bro.
But bro, this white woman would die in Florida, bro. I don't know if there's enough sunscreen for her
Oh,
to
you're
survive.
right. Okay, I will give you that too.
It could also give Georgia.
It could give
No,
Georgia.
hot
That's
Georgia
another
too.
place that she'd be toasty, bro.
No, I think Denny's right. I think we go Massachusetts.
Bro, we just heard her speak. It wasn't given Massachusetts.
Actually, it could be somewhere very random like Idaho.
Yeah.
Montana.
Yeah, it could do that.
South Dakota.
She from
South
a little
Dakota.
random ass place.
South Dakota's actually not bad.
I wouldn't be
Yeah.
mad at the Dakotas either.
Guys, what if
Yeah.
she's from?
South Dakota, we locked in? If she's actually from South Dakota, this would be the if we get this right, by the way, off looks. All right, number 4, that's giving Ohio to me. But y'all tell me what you
She
think.
giving Midwest for sure.
Midwest for sure.
Michigan, Ohio.
I would say
type shit.
Illinois.
I'm saying
I like
Illinois.
Michigan. I like Michigan.
Michigan or Chicago. Illinois, yeah.
I can see Michigan or
I
Illinois.
see Michigan over Chicago.
I'm seeing Michigan though, yeah. If Denny gets this right, you evolve from the
But
white
also
whisperer.
blue.
Yeah, dude, I
That'd
swear.
be like the final
If
boss.
you get this right, I'm changing your mug to say White Whisperer for the rest of the
Man,
season.
please, I need my own.
But
mug.
also, guys, let's not. I mean, blue eyeliner. You know what I'm saying? Shorts. The fit also gives Florida.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
Does any
saying?
jewelry or
Like, I like
She
telltale
really
signs?
does kind of have on like a standard white girl look, though.
Yeah.
That's a really tough one. If she had on some Air Force One, she would be a premium white woman.
Facts. Top of the line.
Top of the line.
shelf.
Pumas are close.
But she
though.
don't.
Air Force
The
Ones
Pumas
would
are
do some
close.
crazy work.
But I'm saying, but she don't. That would give us like the volley. But you know what I'm saying? She got.
Yeah.
Number 5. What we think
Number
about
5 is
number
from f***ing Mars, bro.
Let me just say, number
you got
5 is a
Jupiter
vibe.
in this list?
Number 5 is a whole vibe.
She's from
She
a
might be
cartoon.
from California.
California all the way.
I would
She
go
giving me California.
Cali?
If it's not California, she does not like the state she came from.
Number 5 looks like a creative player in a video game.
Oh, work.
But I could see that, like, she's
I don't
from
think Cali.
Maine.
Yeah, I don't
and
think
she came
Cali.
out to LA to
That's-
say, all
That's
that.
what I think, yeah.
I don't know, midriff
Maine.
out, glasses, sternum. What's this called? What's the
Septum. I have
Septum.
8
I said
piercings.
sternum.
Oh, 8 of them.
8.
I don't know what.
Hey,
She
but
have to
her-
let us know.
Herm, a lot of the East Coast cities, they be having a little more swagger.
Look
I
at that
think
shirt, bro.
California-
Also, she could be
You already
Illinois
know.
too. That's very
Yeah.
much like in the vein of a lot of people I know in Chicago right now.
That's fact.
Hold on. That little
yeah.
is giving Cali.
Yeah, I can
She
see
giving
that.
me California energy.
Yeah, that's that 2-step back, hands in the air.
There's always at least one.
Okay.
Hey.
Run for your life.
We went off looks. Now we're gonna talk to you guys, hear your accents, hear everything. Before we do that, 60% of you guys who are watching are not subscribed. We're narrowing it down every week. I appreciate y'all. Thanks so much for subscribing. You guys are amazing. I'm giving away $200 every month to. You don't see me plug in?
I'm sorry. I needed a pen.
Hey, he's crazy.
I'm giving away $200 every month to someone who subscribed, comments, and follows me on Instagram right here. That's all you gotta do.
Follow Herm, he'll give you $2.
Go follow Aaron on IG this week. Yeah, we did Herm. We
did
did
me, Herm?
Denny.
Yeah.
Christian's got so much money off that movie that just came out.
He doesn't know that.
Let's do this.
Come on over to Branch Manor, everybody.
Okay,
same
go
question.
watch Christian's movie. All right, we're gonna start with you, number 1. What is your name? What do you do for a living? And what do you think is the worst state in America?
I'm Rachel.
Hi, Rachel.
I'm an actress. The worst state, probably like Ohio, just because
Oh,
what is
wow.
there to
Michigan.
do there? I don't know. There's nothing to do there.
Okay, damn.
You've been before?
No.
Nothing to do there. God damn.
She could be from.
Wow.
That's why you hate Ohio?
Yeah,
Damn, okay.
You feel like that about all of Midwest or just Ohio?
all of Midwest.
So she's from the Midwest.
Or she's from like a
like that
big
was a-
town.
It seems like she just has a perception of the Midwest.
Yes, because she's never been. Do you feel like Southern people, because West Coast, we don't give a
Yeah.
Southern and East Coast, they may have opinions around
That's true
other
too.
states.
Those southern states.
I feel like,
vibe
but I can see
Yes.
people from Cali being like, Ohio looks boring.
But
I
you
can
wouldn't
see that
hate
too.
it. You wouldn't be like, oh, there's nothing to do there.
Well, I don't
You
really
asked
hate
what the
it. I
worst
don't
state
hate
was.
any
Yeah,
state.
you
Like,
asked
I
what the
don't-
worst state was.
You just think
I
that's
just
the
feel
worst.
like, well, what is there to do there?
So she's coming from a fun.
Kevin was putting words
She's
in your
coming
mouth,
from a
wasn't he?
fun
He
state,
does that.
obviously, guys. So she Alabama. I would kind of maybe not
You
Alabama.
would hear it. It's
but,
not Alabama.
Alabama's a good
But
time.
and you would hear Texas too.
Yeah,
So we
Alabama,
gotta
she would have a little twang to her.
right. So we gotta pick a fun state and then a fun state that's white.
Can you say the word avocado?
Avocado?
Did they turn you on?
Notes on this one.
No. I'm trying to figure out region, my guy.
Okay. Rachel, did you wear a mask during COVID?
Yes.
Does
Gotta
that tell you
eliminate the
anything?
South.
I mean, didn't everyone though?
We gotta eliminate the
I mean,
South.
some people didn't, but
Tells even more.
Right.
Didn't everyone know?
Right. And the South wasn't wearing
Gotta
it.
get rid of the
Florida was
South.
like, this.
In
we not
every
wearing
state,
shit.
there are a few people that were like, I hate these masks.
But also,
No,
okay,
bro, Southern
right.
states
Southern
are
states
not
didn't give
doing
a
that.
Right.
They wasn't doing it.
I think she might be West Coast, bro.
Just
She
possible.
might be.
Yeah,
She could be
I
like
can
OC,
see that.
OC vibes, or maybe like
I don't
Bay
know.
Area vibes.
Yeah.
Right.
If it was California,
Since she's got a little more sun.
yeah.
Yeah.
She giving me an Arizona vibe.
That's
Like,
a,
Yeah.
that's a really
like,
good
Yeah,
point. I don't
yeah.
know.
Look at her face.
I
Look
can
at
see
her face,
that.
bro.
That's that.
Bro.
You're cooking, bro.
Bro, oil.
Yeah, you're cooking, bro.
All right, number 2. What is your name? What do you do for a living? And what is the worst state in America?
My name is Issa. I'm also just moved here to be an actress. In the worst state, I just did a cross-country road trip and Kansas was pretty desolate.
Okay, cross country.
It is pretty flat though.
Were you going east? Were you headed east or headed west? You don't.
You can tell us
You can
directions.
tell- no, when you went on the road trip, did you go from east to
I
west
don't know
or
if you
west
were
to
coming
east?
from home or what. I don't know if you were
Oh,
just
I went east to west.
East to west. Did you go with your family or just friends or by yourself?
My boyfriend.
Denny, what are you gonna do about this?
Take that high.
The video ain't over yet.
Does your boyfriend live out here with you?
Yeah, we just moved in together.
Okay, so
Is he
clearly
tall? Go ahead, sorry.
she's from the East Coast.
No,
She went back with her boyfriend.
From a Minnesota also.
Bro, she's probably
ain't
went
giving me
back east with her
Minnesota.
boyfriend and then came back across the country with him. And she drove through Kansas. If you're in Minnesota, how would you drive through Kansas?
Aaron don't know nothing.
I do know. 'Cause
Show
I've been
him the
on drive
map.
3
You can
times.
draw that?
From memory, baby.
God damn. Yo, can we
just drew a
show
map?
this?
It's not perfect.
This man just drew a map from memory.
Everybody stop f***ing clapping. I saw you with the Google image out.
What? What? What are you right? What are you insinuating? That I'm f***ing lying? I drew that from memory.
Go to your Google search.
Open your Google search.
You don't want to see
Open your
what's in
phone.
there. You don't want to see what's in there.
Open your Google search, nigga.
I see?
Open it. Bro, I'm telling you, she might be from frickin'
Maine.
No, you
Whoa.
would hear. No. You would hear that she was from Maine.
There's like an
How
accent
they
there.
sound from
accent.
Maine?
What does the accent sound like?
It's
Do that.
very
Yeah, do the main accent.
Yeah, do the accent.
Let's
Well,
hear it.
as a white woman.
clam chowder. I don't know.
So bad.
Clam chowder.
Just lost every single person from Maine. who watched
Happy.
the
That was
show.
why you put me on the spot and asked me to do it.
That was crazy.
Clam
Was
chowder.
that Swedish?
Jesus.
No, that was crazy.
It was that sweet. That was fucking.
Don't do that again.
But we can all agree on East Coast.
Okay, thank you, Issa.
Could be South Carolina. Number 3. What's your name and what's the worst state in America and what do you do also?
Hi, my name is Sophia, and
With a PH or
I'm
an
in
F? Sorry.
school- PH.
Got it. Okay.
Hold on.
And
Sophia.
You're in school.
Arguing.
What are you studying, Sophia?
film,
Nice.
and I also nanny.
And what's your least favorite state?
I'd probably go with Alabama.
Oh, she don't like them
West Coast or
Southerners.
North? Yeah,
I just, they're like racist there, aren't
Okay,
they?
she from a liberal state.
I've never been to Alabama.
From a liberal state.
So what makes you not like it?
Because I
said
heard they're
they're
racist.
Oh, that's what you said.
That's not enough for Aaron.
Alabama?
I don't know, I've never been.
Aaron's like, well,
What else?
what else?
That's a hard label to throw on all of Alabama.
Sophia, do you
Well, y'all missed
share?
that. That was funny. That was hilarious.
Go ahead.
He said, why do you like Alabama? She goes, they're racist. Aaron's like,
Okay, so what's the problem?
Sophia, do you share this sentiment about all southern states or Alabama specifically?
I just feel like I've heard, no, not all southern states. I feel like it's more in the south though. It's the start of the song. Alabama.
Sweet.
So,
What song is it?
What song is this?
State song.
The what?
the Nifty 50.
It's the slave song.
No, the state song.
What's the state song?
Alabama, Alaska, Arizona, Arkansas, California, Colorado, Connecticut, Delaware, Georgia.
Hey, what did we just do?
Do you see how only the white people are singing that song?
That was
scared the hell out of
crazy.
me.
That was
That was
never
crazy.
a song that we.
Herm, you want to know what scares me? That means they be having meetings.
Yeah, we don't know.
I never heard that in my life.
We might have to make
Aaron, did you know that was a thing?
I have never, I like have known the song because I'm an adult now,
That scared
but I
the
was
hell
not
out of
talking
me.
as a kid.
Okay. Cool.
number 4. What is your name? What do you do for a living? And what is the worst state?
Okay, my name is Katie. I work at Universal Studios Hollywood, and I am also a writer.
What do you do at Universal?
I work as a studio tour guide.
Fire. I love
right.
those tours.
I had Golden
come
Pass.
visit. This is like a hard question. I feel like because I'm lactose intolerant, I will say Wisconsin.
What?
Because the cheese. Because the cheese.
Cheeseheads.
Yeah, but there's other
Every
things to
place
eat.
has cheese.
Stop. Kevin, you cannot be over here detectiving the littlest thing. And then she gives a logical ass answer. And you're like, oh,
That's not
You call that logic?
But we'll go
can
back
see
and tell
him.
her, but where are you from?
So smooth.
I'm gonna get one of them.
All right, number 5. What is your name? Where are you from? And what's your least favorite state?
My name is Hope. I'm a professional dancer. I work in fitness and I also teach kids.
Almost got it with the word
And then I'm going to say the whole country. Is that okay for an answer?
When you say
Can we just say
professional dance,
You don't like the whole
America. She's an
You don't like America?
no?
Where are you from?
She turned out all them states. What's your least favorite state? She goes, America.
That's crazy. But that's a liberal answer too.
For sure.
California answer for sure.
So if you had to narrow it down to one part of America, what would it be?
I'm going to just say, sure, we'll go with the South.
Do you feel like you resonate with the place you come from?
Maybe parts of it, but not the whole thing.
Not the essence of what people usually think of when they think of where you're from.
It's giving Midwest.
It's giving Midwest. for
Midwest
sure.
or East Coast. All right, we got to talk to you guys a little bit. We're gonna ask you guys a bunch of questions now to try and narrow this down, okay? Before we do that, I'm seeing a bunch of clips on the internet from this show, and I'm fucking loving it. Thank y'all so much for spreading awareness on the show. If you're posting clips, use the hashtag Kevin Lang. I'm gonna go through all the clips and send you guys a bunch of stuff like mugs and merch, all that bullshit, because I just appreciate it. Again, thank y'all so much. This is blowing up. All right, we're gonna move on to the questions round. I'm starting with you, Rachel. On a scale of 1 to 10, how racist is your state?
That's a complicated one.
Complicated.
Probably like
She might be from Mass.
an 8.
Damn.
So anywhere in America. Then.
Anywhere between like a 6 and an 8, probably.
That's really fun.
That's pretty
From
high.
Alabama, y'all.
pretty high.
You might have to
Okay, Issa, on a scale of 1 to 10, how racist is your state?
Depends on the part, but I'd say overall probably 2.
California.
Definitely not Tennessee.
Depends on the part. That's California, bro.
California it's got its spots, let me tell you.
That's what I'm saying. Okay, Sophia, 1 to 10, how racist is that place?
Again, it like depends on where you are, but I feel like for the most part, like a 3.
That's low.
That's low.
South Dakota.
We asking white women how
That's what I was
racist.
gonna say. Let's wait.
Why would
racist
they be being
their
honest
state
about
is.
that kind of
But
stuff?
I think we all know that like we're secretly adding 1 to 2 points in our head.
Right, we have to.
For sure.
We round it up. We round
Right.
it.
All right, on a scale of 1 to 10, how racist is your state?
I'll say 3.
So 5.
Yeah.
We'll put a
Yeah,
5.
for sure.
Hope?
I'm gonna give it a 9, but I'd say a lot of it is like unconscious bias.
Oh, she's
Wow,
smart.
she's woke.
She's smart. Rachel, is your state a red or a blue state?
I think it's a swing state, but right now it's
That's
red.
like when you have sex with other couples?
No.
No. No.
But there's that too there.
Christian.
Okay, it's a swing state. Interesting.
Okay.
Interesting.
Issa?
Blue.
These is I'm cooking because this
You're
is great.
cooking.
This really
Crap.
narrows down a lot. Sophia, red or blue?
I'm pretty sure now it's a red state, but for a long time it was a blue state. I could be wrong though.
Katie, where are you from?
Mine's blue. My state
Yours is blue?
That ain't what I asked you, girl. Hope,
Red.
where you? Huh?
It's red.
Okay, don't yell at me. It's 7 p.m. Friday. It's 95 degrees. Can I hear you say that?
It's 7 p.m. Friday. It's 95 degrees.
Okay, well,
pretty good.
that's into it.
That was pretty good.
Wait, was that you doing it with an accent, or that's how you talk normally?
Just be yourself.
I think it just depends on what I say.
There you go, some swag to it, yeah.
Issa, can we hear you go there?
Like, I just talk like this.
It's 7 p.m. Friday. It's 95 degrees.
It's 7 p.m. Friday. It's 95 degrees.
That sounded like Siri.
She didn't have a lot of sauce.
Siri, what's the weather outside today?
Thank you. That did feel blue to me.
She sounded super white. She could be
Sophia?
from Oklahoma.
It's 7 p.m. Friday. It's 95 degrees.
We can do the
great.
next
I
part.
love this.
Let's do the next part.
This is the next part of the song. Well, actually,
Katie, I ain't got no nigga and no nigga ain't got me.
you want me to say it again?
Okay, say I ain't got no man and no man ain't got me.
I ain't got no man, and no man ain't got me.
That was the first time she's ever said
Yeah, I
those
like the
words.
way that sounds.
It sounded like the white character in the BET movie.
That she's never saying that again.
Yeah.
That was like the first and only time she's ever going to say that.
Yeah.
It was beautiful. We got to witness it.
I ain't got no man, and no man ain't got me.
Okay, can I tell you what I was listening for there?
Attitude,
I was
too.
trying to hear how smooth the ain't came out. Because depending on where you're from,
The ain't
is
sounds
a regular
different.
part
I
of your
agree.
vernacular or it's
I
not.
agree.
And that was pretty smooth.
Yeah.
And that was my whole
And she
ploy
said
there.
she's a red state origin.
Because I'm looking at these white women to figure out were they around any black people growing up.
Right.
Rachel, what's better, growing up in the city or in the country?
City.
Okay.
Okay.
Issa?
When you're young, country. When you're older, city.
She moved out of the country to a big city.
You're the worst detective
I think she
ever.
might be from
Dude,
Illinois.
I'm literally the world's best
You're the
guesser. It's
worst
literally trademarked.
detective
I have it trademarked.
I think she might be Illinois.
I think so too.
We ain't like my
Sophia?
question.
You can give suburbs. Can I say suburbs?
Sure.
Okay.
Okay.
You getting what you wanted from this
Katie?
one?
Everything I need.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I don't know what you mean by country. Just wanna say suburbs as well.
Hope?
City.
Okay.
Can I ask a question?
Yeah. Next question.
Yep.
Go for it.
All right, Sophia. I want you to think about you're in your hometown, right? Mm-hmm. And whatever that like main town or city square is where the people buy and go to restaurants. You're walking down the street with your new black boyfriend. Mm-hmm. What kind of looks, if any, are you getting from people?
From like the old people, maybe a little like
It's a little judgy.
But the young people don't like. No.
Are the young people a little like too supportive? Like, yeah, good for her.
Sometimes, yeah.
Okay, that says a lot.
Washington.
A little too supportive.
Rachel, is your state landlocked or by the ocean?
By the ocean.
That's good.
Oh, wow, that looks good.
Issa, landlocked or by the ocean?
Ocean.
Ocean. See? It's narrowing it down.
Yeah, that's good.
Okay, Sophia?
Landlocked.
Landlocked. Okay.
By the ocean.
Ocean? Fuck, wait. We can eliminate a lot of these states.
Yeah.
Hope?
Landlocked.
I think Katie's from Florida. Katie's from Florida.
Too easy?
4.
All right, next question I got for you guys. Starting with you, Hope.
Yeah.
How big is your state, would you say? Is it like on the bigger side or smaller side?
Small.
Small?
Yeah.
Oh, that's not
You can drive
California.
through the whole thing in like 3 hours.
You can do what?
Whoa,
Drive through the whole
state
thing.
in 3 hours.
3
She's
hours?
She's from Hawaii.
She's up here. These are the 10 states up here.
Katie, is your state big or small?
Can I say average?
So average, like a Colorado, Wyoming, whatever, like a square looking thing.
Square looking thing, yeah.
Arkansas
For racism
is
and
really
it's red.
small.
Whoa. It does add up with the hate my steak type shit.
Arkansas is super
Sophia,
tiny.
how big is your state?
Like mid-size.
Midwest, you got it.
Oh.
That's what she meant. Issa?
Pretty big.
Pretty big?
Yeah.
Sophia's,
That means big as
Sophia said hers was landlocked or no?
Yeah.
Yeah, landlocked, mid-size.
But it's
Listen, this may not be the funniest video, but it's the most detective motherfucking video. Rachel, big or small?
A little bit big.
A little bit big.
Do people vacation from to your home state?
That's a great one.
They might go for an event in like the capital, but I wouldn't say they vacation there.
It's not a vacation destination.
Nah.
That's a really good piece of information.
Okay, let's go down the line. That's a good question.
She could be from Kansas City.
Kansas, the capital is Jefferson City. No one's
Keep
gonna
going
go
down the line.
to
That's a great.
Okay, yeah.
Yes.
They do vacation to your state.
Yeah.
Because the weather's good.
Can be.
It's probably Virginia, bro.
It's blue.
Virginia's by the ocean. People probably go to Myrtle Beach. It's a blue state. It's by the ocean, average
You went to
size.
school out there, didn't you?
No, I went to West Virginia. But that's the only state that's not that big, at the ocean, and it's blue. I think she's from Virginia, bro.
Sophia, what about you?
Yeah.
People
Definitely.
go there for vacation.
And then
Okay.
she's blue to red, landlocked. Who's landlocked in
Sophia,
vacation?
don't nobody go to South Dakota for vacation.
No, but maybe, you know what? It could be like a Colorado.
People do go to Colorado.
For vacation.
People do go to Colorado.
Bro, hey.
Wait, Hope, you
We're cooking right now,
Wait,
bro.
before you start
Landlocked,
changing
yes.
stuff, let's get the last
And you said landlocked, no?
That's what I want to forget.
By the ocean.
Okay.
Issa,
I got it.
Vacation
Virginia.
destination?
Get it down.
All the time.
Is
all the
Arkansas,
time?
Virginia,
Big vacation
Colorado.
spot.
New York, she giving y'all
Maine,
New
people that
York.
go to Maine with the
Well,
lobster
Herm, what you
food,
think?
right?
You the East Coast legend. Is she
I would
giving you
say
New
New York,
York?
too.
Herm, you're a legend on the East Coast?
A little bit.
Issa, is she giving you New York?
The vest, but like upstate New York. You know what I
Yeah.
mean?
The Buffalo
It don't
type.
get- Right, it don't
Yeah,
get
I
me
could
like
say
New
I
York
could see
City.
upstate New York.
Okay, Rachel, do
Even
people
Williamsburg.
do people go to your state too?
Yeah.
A lot?
Brooklyn.
Yeah.
Vacation spot.
Are you
Yeah.
moving on
It's
from
Florida,
Issa?
bro.
Yeah.
You moved on from Issa, or are we just saying New York?
I'm thinking New York. And then Rachel, I'm thinking Florida. She said people go there a lot for vacation. 6 to 8 on the racism scale. That's giving Florida, bro.
Can you name me 4 schools in New York?
Colorado?
Yep, name me 4 colleges.
U Albany, U Buffalo, Binghamton, Syracuse.
She's
Bro.
from upstate.
She's from New York.
Just
Did you
named
hear
them
that?
all, yeah.
She named all the
She just
upstate
named
schools.
12 schools from New York.
That was good, Herm.
Hey,
I'm with
bro.
I got another, okay.
You thought you had us, didn't you? Now look at you. Who's the biggest celebrity to come out of your state? So many, huh? Yeah, it's a lot.
That's a really good
Pick
question.
one. Biggest celebrity to come out of your state?
There's a ton.
Yeah, because it's fucking New York, bro.
Yeah, 100%.
Biggest celebrity to come out of your state?
Wait, that's like a dead giveaway.
I have no
though.
idea.
That's a pretty, we can't be doing that. That's like a, once we know where one of them is.
Ain't no, we said no
I don't
rules.
no rules this time. I got 50 states.
She's
What did we
Colorado.
say? Colorado?
Colorado.
You thought you had us, didn't you? Yeah, Scott, you thought you were doing something special this episode. You wrong. We the world's best. You ever heard of Roanoke?
Yeah.
You so from Virginia. How the f would you know that?
Well, it's a season from American Horror Story.
That's what I was thinking too.
I learned that in like
It's a very terrible
Did you hear
season.
that?
What'd she say?
I was like, you ever heard of my fiance's from Roanoke, Virginia. Very small. I said, you ever heard of Roanoke? She goes, yeah.
You like
Because
learn
of
that in
American
school,
Horror
though.
Story.
American Horror Story. You don't fool me.
Okay.
The Lost Colony.
Yeah, it's a good season.
Arkansas right here?
You can't get through Arkansas in 3 hours. I mean, like,
Arkansas is a pretty big
it's
state.
huge.
Just put it there for now, and we'll keep cooking.
Again, that's what I thought. I thought it was West Virginia. You can get through West Virginia in 3 hours.
I'm leaving it blank.
Hey, Sophia, real quick, is weed legal in your state?
Yeah.
That's pretty good.
That's a good question.
That's why I'm
Let's
just
go down
making
the line.
sure.
Go down the line.
That's a
Okay,
really
go
good
ahead.
question.
Can we go ahead, Hope? Is weed legal? Where you from?
No, but I did it anyway.
Okay, we ain't asked that.
You ain't gotta incriminate yourself.
She's
Crazy.
And then Katie?
That's helpful.
It is very legal.
Very
And we have her
Let's write this
Virginia.
down.
Where do we think Katie
Okay,
was from?
and
Wait, where do
we
we
think she's from Virginia.
Wait, is very legal in Virginia?
No, it's not.
Very
bro.
legal. Issa.
Yeah.
All right, let's go. Rachel, is weed legal? Where you from?
You need a med card.
Ooh, that's a good one.
She could
Florida,
be from
Florida might be. That sounds about right.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
In summer, when it's hot, is it regular hot or is it humid? Number one.
It's humid.
Pretty humid.
question.
Is it humid?
Florida, bro.
Humid.
Florida.
Pretty
She's so
humid?
locked in.
Not humid. Number three is not humid.
Not humid.
Not humid.
Not humid.
Not humid.
This is big.
That was good.
I'm gonna be honest. I think Rachel is Florida for sure.
Okay.
I wouldn't be mad at that,
Her
but
state is big. Is a little bit big. 6 to 8 on the racism scale. Swing state by the
I think
ocean.
I'm locked on that one.
It's
too.
a fun state.
yeah,
But
people go to visit.
The only thing is they wore masks, and she said, "Didn't everybody wear masks?"
But Florida's huge too, though.
Bro,
Yeah.
Florida was the number one.
Yeah,
we don't
Florida
give a
didn't care about COVID
masks,
at all.
bro.
And when she came in, she was making those crocodile noises. Did y'all hear that?
Yeah, she was.
Are there a good
Whoa.
amount of famous rappers from your state?
Yeah.
That narrows it down.
I want you guys to tell me winter activities and summer activities that are popular in your state. Okay, we're gonna start with you, Rachel.
Boating is popular.
Voting?
Boating.
Voting.
Voting.
Yeah, dude, that's so Florida. And then in the winter,
Boating.
Voting for sure.
Boating.
It's kind of the same stuff.
I knew it. So there's no
They don't have
seasons.
seasons.
Issa, what's the summer and winter like in your state?
In the summer, people go to like summer camp if they're kids, or they go to lakes.
lot of
In the
lakes in
winter, people go skiing,
Skiing.
or they go like sightseeing.
Is there skiing in upstate New York?
Yeah, for sure.
Are there a lot of rappers from your state?
Yeah.
It's new.
Is Jay-Z from your
It's New
state?
York for sure.
Yeah.
Kev. See?
Yeah, yeah. You,
I don't give a I'm cheating today, bro.
that look gave it away.
In New York.
That look gave it away, though.
She knew all the upstate schools. And
Yeah,
it's
nah,
done.
I'm locked in on
It's
her.
done. It's done.
Sophia?
You're landlocked.
A lot of rappers from your state?
No, but there's like a really popular group. I'll tell you guys later because it'll give it away if I tell you.
I just need to know the rappers.
Yin Yang Twins. What about summer and winter activities?
Skiing and then hiking.
A lot of rappers where you're from?
I only know one.
That's fine, don't say it.
Virginia is tough.
You only know one, but like, you think there could be more?
I don't feel like there's a lot of rappers.
I've never heard of a rapper
So
from
maybe not
Virginia.
California.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
what's the hottest it gets in your state?
High 80s.
80s. So it's
Maybe
not Cali, bro. Cali up to 100. And
We
the
are for
coldest?
Virginia.
Coldest, like 30s, 25.
So you don't get that cold either. So it's not.
You guys have regular
So
seasons?
they have like
we have
a,
all the seasons.
Oh, nice. Katie, if a guy like me walked into like a popular bar where you're from,
Yeah.
would they be like, where are you from? Just by the looks of me?
No.
Bro, it's up here.
but you
So I got
said
some
it's not
artists.
California. It could
up
be
here.
exactly.
It's up here. I got
You
it,
said
guys.
somewhere near
I got it.
California.
It's up here. It's Oregon or Washington.
Have you ever been to Canada before?
Yes.
Yeah, bro.
I think it's
Super
Washington.
close. How are y'all with the LGBTQ rights?
Very good.
That is, yeah.
That makes sense.
Probably
Yeah.
Washington.
Can you write that down somewhere? So it's Washington or Oregon.
Hold on, I have a question. Are there cherry blossoms where you're from? Winter
Yes.
season, Washington.
Oh, there you go.
Hey,
I do this! I could be a geography teacher, y'all don't even understand.
all right, we're gonna move into the next round. This round is called the This. Let me do my video.
Can I do a couple?
We're gonna move on to the next round. This next round is called the This or That. I'm gonna show you two different things, and you tell me which one you'd rather go for. If you had to date one of these two men,
That's
one would you
Morgan
date?
Wallen, right? The guy on the left. Morgan Wallen.
Hope.
I'm gonna say the right.
On the right. But
That's
what?
Morgan.
You're
so-
right or my right?
But that's like
My
her-
right.
This one?
With the cheetah.
Hold on, bro. She hates the place she's from and she left. And you want to pick the dude she just picked? It
Well,
doesn't-
can I ask a question too? Are all the options you have men?
No. first of all.
But you don't have to pick them based on
First of
sexual
all,
attraction.
for you to assume that they're men. Katie?
Probably the country guy on the left.
Okay.
Can I get a new option?
Sure.
She's like, ah!
Left.
What if you did?
I want to go to the left too. I'm changing my
You going to the left too?
Everybody's
They all drop for me,
That's crazy.
It's the beard.
Issa, I'm gonna give you all three options.
The middle.
I mean, you picked a sexy ass dude. Like what?
Yeah.
That's
You
right.
got Christian rated.
I'm doing things.
I'm getting fired up, to be honest.
Bro, I'm doing things above your pay grade. You gotta trust. Hope. This
I like this one.
or that?
I don't really eat burgers.
Come on,
But I'm
Hope.
gonna go with In-N-Out because of shakes.
Sophia?
I've never had a Whataburger, so they count.
That tells everything.
Neither have I.
Oh, wait, how long have you lived in LA? LA for? Can I?
Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah.
Like 10 months.
For 10 months. Do you have one of these in your state? She's from Colorado.
Yeah.
Wait, a Whataburger or a
No,
In-N-Out?
one.
Yeah, we have a
In-N-Out is only one place.
Well,
But she's never had this.
I know, but they just put it In-N-Out in Colorado. That was the first one
bunch,
at a state.
No, we've had them in my state for like,
Hey, good Good Yeah, get comfortable with that Colorado. And also the fact that we still got it, thank you.
But that was the first state they ever put it In-N-Out in.
All right.
Shout out to you, Aaron, for
Good
knowing
job,
that.
Aaron.
Rachel, this or that?
The guy on the left, for sure.
This guy?
Yeah.
Okay. Issa, this or that?
You can't say it in front of people.
She got a boyfriend.
Right here?
Yeah, I have a boyfriend, is my answer.
Okay. Sophia?
I don't want to answer that question.
On the right, got
Do you
it.
see what this man is doing?
Katie?
I'm gonna give him the win on this one.
Right here?
Yeah.
Okay. Hope?
I gotta go with my bald man.
Damn! Sophia, you might be the tiebreaker here. It's 2-2.
This is insane.
Who's taller?
Well, there goes that.
You can't tell.
You ain't gotta say nothing else.
That was
Thank you
crazy
for
to
your
end that like
time.
that.
That's all I needed.
Hey, Kevin, why you ain't put your picture up?
Christmas.
Because his nose couldn't fit. Do y'all have any big musicians that came from your state?
We have like a very famous like male pop artist.
Bruh.
What do you think?
Bruno Mars.
Michael Jackson is from Indiana.
Gary,
Yeah,
Indiana,
Michael Jackson is from Indiana.
Yeah.
It's, I mean, I really think Indiana's a viable
I really
option.
think you might be right with the Indiana, bro.
I told you my white whispering was tingling, bro. It's giving me Indiana.
I'm pretty sold on Indiana for real.
I feel good about that, bro. I would die on that hill.
I also don't think weed is legal in Indiana.
It's not. And
She
the
said
big,
no
a big
weed.
pop star, bro, Michael Jackson, don't get no bigger than that.
Come on. Florida, I'm like 90%. New York, I'm damn near 100%. It's
Yeah.
a big blue state by the ocean. And then Sophia, she damn near gave the answer away, so I ain't got to talk to her. And then Katie, blue by
Cherry
the
Blossom
ocean.
was a big giveaway.
Cherry Blossom was crazy.
That was a good
That was a
question.
good one.
And then it leaves us with Hope. And that was a crazy
I cooked, I
analysis
know.
you had.
Only person that's contentious is Aaron, and he's always wrong.
And there's something.
That's not 100% true, but you're
Aaron
not
cooked
right.
our last video.
But he's using, it's just good, like devil's advocate type shit.
I'm just trying to figure it out. I don't want to be wrong again.
I think this is also a good time to say if we get any one of these wrong, this is my last video.
Okay. Well, I think Kevin wouldn't be mad.
Well, we should put Alabama for Colorado then. I'm good to lock this in.
Yeah,
I'm gonna lock it
I
in.
think we actually did this, bro.
That did not feel like a video. That felt like a political shit.
That was rough.
Yeah, it felt like a puzzle, bro.
That was insane.
Yeah.
This is our final locked-in order. Everybody take a step back. Okay, Rachel. First question, is your state on this list?
Yes.
Okay. All right. We had you as Florida. Please step to your state. Come on!
The peninsula
All right,
gave
the
it away.
peninsula.
All right.
All right, Issa. First question, is your state on this list?
Yeah.
Let's go, baby.
Come on,
Let's go, baby.
You thought you
Hey,
were
this
doing
big
something.
East Coast Herm.
All right, we had you as New York. Please step to your correct state.
Nice.
Tell them when we gonna be there. Tell them when we
Come
gonna be there.
on.
Tell them when we
We're
gonna
gonna
be
be
there.
there August 17th. Get your tickets. Look at the description. Sophia, is your state on this list?
Let's go.
Bro, come on, bro.
Are we the coldest ever?
Bro, you are the world's best. Sophia, please step to your correct state.
Are we
Oh, bro!
Let's go! Is everybody seeing this? Let's go!
Detectives!
Are everybody seeing this?
Oh my God.
Are we worried about these two?
If we 5 for 5, I am worried about these two.
Are we worried about these
With
two?
the cherry blossom.
Cherry blossom is cold.
Cherry blossom.
Katie,
Yes.
is your state on this list?
Yes.
My cortisol levels are going crazy.
I know, I'm so
If she steps to Indiana, it would be the craziest.
That's kind of riding
It's
on the
not
white
possible.
whisperer, huh?
It's not possible. Christian double
Ho,
confirmed this one.
is your state on this list?
Wait, don't know yet.
Okay.
Zone.
Okay.
I can't watch.
Okay.
I can't watch.
If we get this right, God damn it, y'all better like this video. At the same time, I want you both to step to your state on 3. 1.
I can't
No,
do this.
yeah, we can.
We can do this.
We can.
So anxious.
1, 2, 3. Come on! Come on! Oh my God! 5 for 5!
Way to
What did I tell you? Tingling.
Indiana!
Tingling.
Indiana!
Don't ever trust Aaron.
Indiana!
Don't ever trust Aaron.
Hey! That's gonna be all the day's work. Good night!
Back in my bag and I gotta brag, I do this shit for real. When we was down and we had nothing, we had to share a meal. We put the shit in overdrive with no steering wheel.
Kev, come on, Kev.
Whoa.